Hello, Crafty community. This is Sherry. I am back with the November 2018 Oh So Inspired video, which is part of the Call Me Crafty Al Oh So Inspired video hop. This video hop is hosted by Alicia of Call Me Crafty Al, and her YouTube channel and all of her information will be listed below, as well as the channels of all the other participants. There's a lot of fun things to see when you hop through these videos. It's really a lot of fun. And so the way it works is that we get an inspiration piece, because I don't know if I've explained this in a while. We get an inspiration piece from Alicia, and we look at it and we kind of see where that takes us. And most often we all go different directions with the same inspiration piece, which makes it a lot of fun. So what I want to do this month is I also am going to make this video count for Alicia's Call Me Crafty Al No Spend November challenge and giveaway. She has been uploading videos that challenge us to use up the things that are already in our stash instead of going out and spending money on new things. It's been really fun to watch the videos, and I do feel challenged, and it is something that I do want to participate in. So this November Oh So Inspired video is going to double as my entry for the first challenge, which is to emboss it. And I'll get into that a little bit more in a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is put a picture of the inspiration piece up right now. So as you can see, our inspiration for this month is a pocket letter. I love pocket letters. Pocket letters were invented and created by Jeanette Lane, and I will put her information down below too. Unfortunately, we don't know who made that specific inspiration piece pocket letter. So I had to make a pocket letter, of course, because I enjoy making them. That's really the craft that got me into Happy Mail and swaps and all that kind of stuff. So I made a pocket letter, and I want to show you some of the stuff that I used for the pocket letter. Keep in mind that in order to meet Alicia's No Spend November challenge, I had to use only craft supplies and materials that were already in my stash, nothing new. And so I was very thankful that I had bought this paper pack in October instead of November because I really wanted to make my pocket letter out of this. It is the Woodland Wonderland paper pack by Paper Studio, and it's got some adorable papers in it. So everything else though in my pocket letter is old, I promise you, older than this. And I know that this particular paper line was out at least as early as last year because I received some elements from it in some Happy Mail last year. So that's the paper that I used, and my theme for my pocket letter is Christmas is on its way. This is the pocket letter that I made using that paper. I like how it came together. I like the different colors, the reds and the variations of the greens. I like the sparkle. I like the softer elements like this felt trim here, and the little felt Scotty dog, and the felt gingerbread man with his felt candy cane, and all of these elements come together just to make a fun little pocket letter. Here, let me hold that up for you so you can get a better look at it. Now, in order to meet Alicia's challenge, I had to use an embossed element in this pocket letter. So her challenge to emboss it was to take out those old Sizzix or other embossing folders and use them. And I have this snow one. I cannot remember if I bought this or if it was given to me, but I have had it in my Cuttlebug box for a couple of years. And what I did was I embossed some white cardstock, and I cut the 2.5 by 3.5 panel out. And that, I don't know if you can tell, is the background in my shaker pocket, in my pocket letter, to give the shaker pocket a little more dimension. Another fun element from this is this little cupcake liner Christmas tree, which I will show you how to make here in just a little bit. Also, I really like how this little rosette turned out. I trimmed it with some of this faux fuzz. I don't even know what it's called. It's like a cross between eyelash yarn and split end yarn. I don't know. Anyway, one other thing I did was this was given to me in a swap, and it was on red paper with white polka dots, which was too busy for this. So I just painted it with some acrylic black paint so that it would pop. So this is my project for the November 2018 Oh So Inspired video hop. I hope that in seeing this, maybe you got a little inspiration for some upcoming pocket letters that you are making. And what I would like to do now, for those of you who've seen enough and you want to move on in the video hop, go right ahead. What I'm going to do now though is I'm going to show you how I made this cupcake liner Christmas tree, and also very quickly, because these are both very quick, how I made this particular style of rosette. So for the cupcake liner Christmas tree, by the way, this is not a new idea. I got it from Crafting with Liller's YouTube channel, which I will post below. She got it from another YouTube channel, and it's just a fun idea. If you're like me, you've bought these cupcake liners, you've had them sitting around. Even if you use them to bake with, you hardly ever use them all up. And so this is a really cute idea. What you do is, you're going to need some cupcake liners. I have this wood grain paper from the Woodland Wonderland paper collection. I have some of these pearl trim strands, and then some more cupcake liners. And you may notice that the cupcake liners are slightly different in size, which helps give you a little bit of a graduated look on the Christmas tree. And instead of topping it with a star, I'm going to top it with this cute little pom-pom. So super simple. You take 3 or 4 of the cupcake liners, and I'm using these itty-bitty ones, but you can use the bigger ones. The trees are just as adorable. I made some last year and posted them on my Instagram. What you do is you cut your cupcake liner in half, and what I do that is I fold it in half first, and then I cut it in half like that, because it's going to be folded like that anyway when you actually glue it and put it together. I try to get the corners there, the rounded part, even. So fold, cut, and then you're going to seal this edge here, the open edge. So I've got a little bit of tape runner here, and you just run that down there. And you go ahead and seal that end. Okay, we'll do it to this one right here. And since I've already folded it in half to cut it, it's basically set up for me and ready to go. And let's do one of these little green ones. Okay. Then, let's see, kind of get them the way you want them to go. I think I'm going to do it the same way that I did it before, with this one in the middle. Then you begin your layering. Lily used hot glue, and I was really comfortable with that, and I will be doing the same. Just put a little hot glue at the top, attach them. Be careful not to burn yourself. Okay, put a little hot glue at the top here. Attach the next one. I'm going to kind of give it a look-see on this side. Turn it around. I'm going to put a little more hot glue on the very top and attach the pom-pom. Oh, that's cute. Give that a second to dry. I love how fast hot glue dries, don't you? I'm going to trim just a little bit for the bottom of the tree. Super easy. Hot glue that on. Sorry, I don't normally do hot gluing from this angle, so let's have a look here and see how that is. Okay. And then I'm also going to hot glue some of this trim on here. I think I'll do the red on the bottom like I did before because it really pops nicely down there. Woo, I've got hot glue strings going everywhere. These are super easy to make. You can use them in all kinds of your Christmas projects. You could even use them as ornaments if you wanted to. I'm going to just trim that. Turning all my craft supplies into marionettes. All those strings. And then I also am going to put a little bit of white along this one. Looks like we're ready to add another glue stick here. This is my cheapo Walmart glue gun, which has lasted me pretty well. Thinking I might need to get a new one soon though. These trims I actually got at a thrift store here in my little town. I was super tickled to find them. These little pearl trims. Because I don't even know where to find these at Walmart. I guess in the ribbon section. I'm just going to cut that one little piece off the end. All right, and there it is, a little cupcake liner Christmas tree. Super cute. Okay. Now for the rosette. The rosette is also very easy. I learned how to make rosettes by watching Little Hot Tamales rosette tutorial. And recently I was watching Mrs. Everly's rosette tutorial. Actually, I will link both of those below too, because they're both excellent tutorials. What Mrs. Everly does, which is the twist that I put on this one, is before she assembles her rosette, she folds the crepe paper up. So you'll notice here, it looks like two rosettes together, but it's actually one strip of crepe paper, but it is folded up so that the finished product looks like two layers. Now what Mrs. Everly does is when she folds hers, they have a lot of dimension, and you'll just have to look at her tutorial to see how she does that. It is really unique. I've never seen anyone else make them like that. I struggle to get them to look really nice that way, and she's been putting faux snow on hers, which is so adorable. So, but I love how it turned out. I love how dimensional it is. So you can see I fold them up, and then I do what Megan of Little Hot Tamale does, and that is I just begin to fold to pleat the edges and fold them in on themselves. And I find this to be a pretty quick way to make a paper rosette, and it's very easy for me to do. So this is the way I normally do it. Get a stapler. Rolling around my craft room in my chair. Okay, so I'm going to staple this. And I'm going to trim this part. And you have a crepe paper rosette that looks layered, like two rosettes together. Super easy. So I wanted to share those with you real quick because they are cute and great to add to your projects. the trees especially to your Christmas projects. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hello returning subscribers, it's great to see you again. I haven't posted anything in a while. I've been incredibly busy watching my grandkids and doing my job at school. It's testing season for us here, and so my job gets really busy, but I will be posting some more videos soon. I want to participate in Alicia's No Spend November challenge and giveaway. I will be posting videos and information on that here in the weeks to come. And if you don't subscribe to my channel, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button. There's a lot of crafty goodness coming. Thank you for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.